Hello and welcome. In this video, I'm going to show you how to assemble this children's electric Toyota SUV. Make sure you have your user manual handy because it contains additional information about parts, assembly, and safety. Before you begin, make sure you have all the pieces. If anything is missing or damaged, it could compromise the safe operation of your child's vehicle. Step 1. Install the front tires. Begin by turning the vehicle upside down. Remove the front axle from its storage place on the underside of the vehicle. Remove the lock nuts and washers. Orient the front axle like so, and slide the axle rods through the holes at both ends of the axle holder. Be sure to add a single washer to each side as shown. Secure the axle in place with another washer and a lock nut. Use the provided wrench to tighten the nuts, but be careful not to over-tighten as the axle needs to turn easily. All the tires are the same, so it doesn't matter which ones you choose to go on the front. Place a washer on one side of the axle. Add a tire, another washer, and a lock nut that you can tighten with the provided wrench. Lastly, snap on a hubcap and repeat this process on the other side. Step 2. Install the back tires. Extend the rear axle beam and remove the screws and nuts from the shock pipes. Rotate both pipes down so that they fit into the shock holders on the vehicle body. Secure the pipes with the screws and nuts that you just removed. Locate the rear support piece and set it in its place on the vehicle body. Use the provided screws to secure it into position. Next, slide the rear axle through the rear axle beam. Slide the rear driving wheels onto both sides of the rear axle, making sure to align the left and right motors to the markings on the vehicle body. Plug the connector on one of the driving wheels into the corresponding connector coming out of the vehicle's battery compartment, and repeat this process on the other side. Locate the two wheel drivers and fit one onto the back of each of the remaining wheels. Secure them with the provided screws. Slide one wheel onto each side of the rear axle, making sure the wheel driver fits snugly into the motor on the driving wheel. Add one washer and one lock nut to each side. Use the two plastic wrenches to tighten the lock nuts simultaneously, being careful not to over-tighten. Lastly, snap on the hubcaps. Step 3. Assemble the steering column. For this step, it's helpful to turn the vehicle body onto its side. Slide the straight end of the steering column bar through the hole in the front axle frame. Slide the RC driver onto the steering bar and secure it in place with a screw and a nut. Continue pushing the steering column through the RC motor, aligning the holes of the motor with the holes on the RC driver. The bent end of the steering column should hook through the hole on the steering linkage piece. Fit a washer onto the bent end of the steering column and affix a snap ring into the groove on the end of the steering bar. Next, turn the vehicle onto its wheels. Step 4. Attach the steering wheel. Open the steering wheel's battery compartment and install two AA batteries to activate the horn and driving sounds. Remove the screw and the lock nut from the steering wheel. Place the steering wheel over the steering column and slide it down until the screw hole on the steering wheel lines up with the hole on the end of the steering column bar. Secure it in place with the screw and the nut. Step 5. Connect the power. Plug the red vehicle connector into the red connector on the battery. Press the vehicle's on button to make sure the SUV is receiving power. You may need to charge the battery first. Step 6. Install the seats. Fit the seat into the seat back by pressing the two pieces together until they snap into place. Turn the seat assembly upside down and secure the two pieces together with the provided screws. Place the seat assembly onto the vehicle's body, fitting the tabs on the seat back into the grooves on the rear of the vehicle. Tighten the screws on the seat assembly into the holes on the vehicle. Step 7. Finishing touches. Fit the windshield into the grooves on the front of the vehicle. Press down until it clicks into position. Fit the side mirrors into their spots on both doors, pressing down until you hear a click. Attach the light bar supports to both sides of the light bar and secure each one in place with a screw. Fit the bar assembly to the vehicle body, pressing down until it snaps into place. Open the light bar's battery compartment and install two AA batteries in order to be able to activate the top lights. Your child's electric Toyota SUV is ready to go. Operating the vehicle is super easy. Turn it on by pressing the red button. The joystick controls the vehicle's forward and reverse motion. The center position is neutral. The switch next to the power button controls high and low speed. To make the vehicle move, just press the foot pedal. The SUV is programmed to stop the moment the foot pedal is released. The console features a USB port to connect a mobile device or MP3 player. The Story Mode button can play pre-programmed storybooks, and the Music button can play pre-programmed music tracks. The volume and control buttons work for both. Bluetooth mode can connect to your device and play stories and songs of your choice. Just press the Bluetooth button on the vehicle's console. Open your phone's Bluetooth settings and connect to the vehicle. The vehicle also comes with a remote control. To pair the remote with the vehicle, first insert 2 AAA batteries into the remote. Press and hold the connection button for 2 to 4 seconds. Power on the vehicle, and when the lights on the remote go from flashing to steady, it means the connection was successful. The remote can operate the vehicle's movement and speed, and also features a parking brake which locks all other controls. To charge the vehicle, just plug the power cord into the socket under the seat. The vehicle enters a protected state while charging and will not start until the charging cable has been disconnected. Thanks for watching. We hope your child enjoys many miles of happy and safe riding.